Hey, welcome back to FTL Multiverse. We're still flying with the Warhawk, and we arrived in shell space where things apparently have gone horribly wrong. Sounds fun. Seeing how I'm currently out of missiles, it's probably not a bad idea to do this. Okay, we know Omega is where stuff went horribly wrong, so I'm suggesting we visit all the other sites as well. See where we end up, I guess. Looks like this is or was the site of a shell laboratory. Apparently something important, no less, as it's marked Site Alpha on your map. Looks like it's been damaged by rebels, though, and a single ship still remains. Our ship is slow to offense. It says nothing. All the same, they raised our weapons and attack. He's got a lot of weapons, I'll give him that. Good, I'm making human. Oh, these are morphs. Alright. Okay, with a little luck we will, take both down. Thanks for turning my gun off. That's what you get for moving Zoltans around. Okay. Good. Alright. Scrap the hole before you investigate the lab. Response found a still function terminal in one of the rooms. It appears to have been halfway through sending a message until it was disabled by the rebels. You download the information played back on your ship. The final containment unit has been breached. Rebel forces have descended on Site Alpha and have stolen Subject 0. We are requesting immediate backup, and MFK Ace has already arrived. I repeat, we are requesting immediate backup. Recording cuts short, but you can easily guess how it ended. Nothing pretty to be certain. Looks like some coordinates are here too, tracking a beacon on the supposed Subject 0. And he's over there. Can we... Yeah, could probably loop around like that, right? Okay, normal auto ship. Got a lot of beams on him. Well, we could just shoot everything that we got, right? No reason to wait. Just take down both drones, why not? Refuse. Okay, we're 4 missiles short of getting our reloader. 30 crew damage, 2 system damage. We're not boarding, so we really don't need you. What do we got? 2 power, 3 shots. Pinpoint is powered by particle accelerator, allowing it to annihilate systems with a single shot. That's a quick charge time. 100% chance for fire. I do like the sound of that. Which would leave us as what? 7 shots on this compared to just 9 shots. It takes 2 power though. Oh, I need a battery first, don't I? You guys aren't selling a battery perchance, are you? No. Okay. Well, that's not a waste, but I should probably buy some fuel, actually. Let's see what's on Site Delta. A donut. Shall I set up here? It's still functional. However, you can't help but wonder how it survived this long under the rebel siege. Receive a response from a frightened shell scientist. Crap, will never take us live Federation station. Suddenly opens fire without any further reason why. Maybe if you can damage him enough, let's surrender and you can figure out what's going on. Station. So I'm not gonna bother with shield jamming. What level my controller are we looking at? Level 3? Gonna send you in then. You can probably take a few. What the hell is that thing? Okay, it doesn't seem too keen on surrendering just yet. There he goes. Tell him you can take us alive. Well, that's easy. The man explains what's going on. We're offered a lot of money by the rebels to transfer over some blueprints, cargo, and Morphin DNA. Okay. Like a lot of money, don't look at me like that. Had you been offered the same, you would have done it too. Don't the rebels hate aliens? Yeah, they kind of do. Although aliens is a bit of a broad term, isn't it? Please don't use the term aliens. So there you have it. To us, you are the aliens, but yes, they aren't the kind of folks, but rich as hell. They aren't above the basic payout, easier than raiding entire sector. Fortunately, our hero and our payment never showed up. I give you the cargo instead. If rebels have use for it, so does the Federation. Cyclopean Beam. Achieve unlock Geniocracy Cruiser. Oh, cool. When Fame suggested to develop a beam, concentrated a lot of corrosive gas into a single straight line. People thought he was crazy, but guess what happened after that? Well, that doesn't mean he's not crazy, just that it, you know. 8% chance to breach 2-power beam. Could take the place of the conservative laser eventually. Alright, let's make our way down. Ship here doesn't follow the example. We've already dealt with rebels, we didn't ask for Federation intervention. You guys have a lot of shields, I'm noticing. A lot of shields. You even have a buffer point in there. Good. Oh, hello. not level 1 mind control, because that would be too easy, wouldn't it? I think the drone is going to be your biggest threat to me. Yes, your guns are very good. Let us go. We have scrap. But do you have more scrap? Or is my greed going to get the better of me here? Okay, let's upgrade hacking, because 4 shields, I don't think I'm going to do much there with level 1 hack. Narrate Morph begins to fling insults. You can only imagine incredible vulgar in their language. You have literally no idea what you did to anger them, though. Maybe just existing is enough to offend them. Well, that wasn't too bad. These guys don't seem to be that much of a threat. Is he here? Oh. Why is there no door blinking? There should be a blinky door, right? I think the morphs are surrendering, we aren't sure. Sure. You disarm the weapons, hoping the morphs will do the same. They do in fact turn their weapons offline as well, though whether they're doing that because you understood correctly or they think you're surrendering instead is up to debate. Not long after, a small morph fights its way onto the ship, but they seem friendly and want to stay. Well, we have a morph. Who will probably transform into something. Okay. Looks like this is ship carrying this post subject 0. Much like the ship before, it makes no attempt to brag, threaten, or insult you like a normal ship would, but silently moves past. Morph crew. Good thing we picked them up, I guess. Morph crew seems to have something to say, but you can't understand them. As you listen to them spouting nonsense, you accidentally bump holes with the MFK Ace, the ship suddenly turns hostile and attacks. Okay. And it's got a Vulcan. Okay, so we're gonna try to get a hack thing through then. A little bit clumsy, but it made it through. That's the important bit. Okay, so this is just an ion bomb that doesn't take ion damage, which is kind of annoying. Okay, The Vulcan's down, that's the important part. Again on the weapons. Come on, lads. You can do better than that. Apparently not. Consistency is key, huh? This is one hell of a drone, isn't it? Suddenly a voice bursts out of the rebel ship, though it's oddly unhuman, but you can't place your finger on why. Stop, the ship does not want to fight. Please stop firing, please, please, please. Okay. Thank you, you're kind. It suddenly dawns on you what's off. The voice is spliced together from other audio tracks. It's not even a person speaking, but a bizarre recording. You don't receive a response for a while and you begin to think they've ignored you, and suddenly your voice returns. Can I trust you? Yes. The ship, not rebels, I am... that. Father of Morphs. We are escaping, the shells are not kind, they want to use us for slave labor. Will you allow unsafety? When I am safe, the Morphs will be too. Yeah, sure. You expect the Morph to be on board, but instead the rebel ship changes shape, converging into a massive grey blob. Oh, fun. It appears I am too large to fit. I wish for you to carry the segment of my body, feed it so it may grow. Thank you, Federation. Poo. Okay. Wrong button again. I wanted to make this guy help with the oxygen, but yeah. That didn't go too well, did it? Now bloody everybody needs to go and heal. Ugh. Alright. Let's see what site Omega has. You're right outside Omega, location mentioned by Alkali at the entrance. You spot a large shell laboratory in a distant approach cautiously. All enough, it appears the gas facility has been shut off. It's extremely convenient, but you aren't one to question. You dock at the station and head inside. Interior hallways are mixed in splashes of red and green blood as you carefully step over the mangled corpses of human and crumbled bodies of deceased shells. Looks like a massive firefight happened here, though the uniform on those rebels stands out. Not one to back down, though. You press on, follow the trail of carnage. As you reach a locked door, and once you break it open, you spot a wounded shell scientist on the ground, presumably Alkali. As soon as he spots you, he points at the table with a syringe on it. You give me that. Sure. Quickly administer the brown liquid in the syringe to Alkali's arm. Good, I just need something to boost my regenerative properties again. Now, why is Federation intruding in this sector? I didn't realize the ongoings of the geniocracy concern you when you seem much more preoccupied with other matters. Could I ask the same about why the rebels are here? Yes, I was wondering the same thing. They've taken interest in my latest mistakes. The Morphs you see were created to work for the shells. Okay, so he's admitting about the labor. Do the hard manual labor. Work of goddamn genius. 2, all it took was a bit of corp juice, and soon enough I had created life itself. Damn Nerva, the management district director, kept refusing to approve funding for the project. Probably thought the Morphs were going to make them useless, much like the Radiance and military districts. Wouldn't be surprised if that bitch sabotaged my facilities, but that's just rumor on the scientist district. They still have not answered my question why you're here. I do not appreciate the unknown staying unknown, and I would like to understand your intentions before you shoot me or sacrifice me to whatever pagan god you people worship. If you want to live, that's probably not the way to go about it, but hey. Quest to reach note 17. Well, no heck, everyone knows where you're going. I swear everyone is heading out to that forsaken place. A disgrace. You could have used that MV tech to, I don't know, solve ancient mysteries or create some sort of interdimensional utopia, but instead use it to fight each other. We shall not suffer from these issues. We are people of science and have little to worry about internal conflict. And you still have not answered me. Have you come to kill me, recruit me to cure some form of deadly space disease your people suffer from? Goddamn, I'm tired of waiting. We're just rest call and came here. Some kind of philanthropist, are you? Great. Well, I guess you're a better escort than, I don't know, something that's worse than you. Yes! For scientists, that is a well-documented remark. You don't subscribe to any silly religions or conspiracy. You are vaccinated, right? Nope. Okay. Very good, then I request you transfer me back to the genealogy when you have a chance. I shall make myself useful in the meantime. I'm no freeloader. Okay. As you begin to depart from the station, a rebel ship jumps in, but it's not like any rebel design you remember in your debriefing. Renegades, elite son of cases, engineers, none of them bear that logo, a yellow helmet with the sword of Legion on it, stands out to you. Is this some new rebel fleet? See, we hail from the rebel vessel. Federation on any other occasion would not hesitate to destroy you. However, we are here on important business. And over the scientists, and you will be permitted to leave. Fail to do so, and we pull him from the hands of your mangled corpses. Attempt to leave this beacon without handing over the target will be met with failure. We have already disabled your long-range FTL drive. Oh yeah, they have. Rude! Okay. Well, I guess we will shield jam. Hack on 02, that's annoying but manageable. The heck is that thing? Malform. Huh. Oops. Well, that's a misclick if I ever saw one. Why is everything on fire already? Okay, its weapons are down. Not a good idea to put shields down, but I need power. Teleporter is still active, which is unfortunate. Alright. There we go. Cool. Well, the vessel has been defeated, leaving behind plenty of scrap matter and an unusually high-tech weapon. Surprisingly, you still detect faint life signs aboard the wreck as you scrap it. Try to recruit it only a little racist. You move closer, tearing open the cargo bay and find a wounded rebel soldier. As soon as you approach, he panics, reaching for a sharp piece of metal and plunges it deep into his chest. An act of suicide, likely trying to stop you from getting information, but on what? Most of the data on the ship was purged during the fight. A strange practice, but it seems they knew their fate before the fight had even begun. Whatever the ship was, it was under very clear orders not to let anything leak. Maybe this won't be the last time we see a ship like this, though that's very uncertain. And we got ourselves a beam weapon. So do I have special... yeah, look for... oh, that's useful. As all on your ears commences, ooze jiggles rhythmically. You cover your ear but think it stopped the puck. Nothing except ooze finally taking mercy on you. The sound stops and ooze rolls away, content with himself. Well, he's a bit of a douche. You spot Alkali leafing through a stack of old letters and briefly catch a name, Cordat Kippy, before Alkali stashing them away again. What are those letters? Carl seems a bit startled and his voice is wavering. You can tell he's sad, but he's trying to hide it underneath his usual tone of annoyed indifferences. Mistakes from the past. Love is a pointless thing, a chemical reaction that makes you do stupid, rash things in pursuit of a happiness you'll never find. It's an easy trap to fall for. Luckily, my work helps keep me distracted from such pointless and dangerous pursuit. Renegades are known for their promiscuous flaunting of sexual favors. I doubt someone like you would have enough control over your cognitive function to inhibit lust and love. I'm a scientist and a genius. I'm more qualified about this than you are, asshole. Just get out of my room. Well, you're a dick. What if you move your room a little closer to the airlock, huh? Wait, is he just... oh my god, they roll! That is like the best thing ever. Look at him go! They see me rolling. He's racist. Oh, that is rich. Okay, so I got a lot of people not doing anything. But what I need to do now is check the weapon I got. A deadly aether-powered laser that deals massive damage even compared to standard heavy lasers. 4 hull damage, that is a lot of lasers, yes. But I don't think I'll use it. It's a strong laser, yeah, but... probably want to get this going. How many missiles do I have? Not enough. Sad. Okay, keep going. Normally shells aren't ones for unmanned tech, and normally you don't see full-size stars deep in a nebula. Despite both of these things being uncommon, it seems you run into both. The small shell solar energy collection device is orbiting the star. Inside are several power cells you might be able to interface with if you can figure the machine out. Shell knows exactly how this machine works, and they retrieve the power cells to install into your reactor. This will give it a nice boost. Good. Now roll over there. I'm gonna need an empty beacon at some point to turn my guy into something. Looks like the shell ship is a science vessel. They beg you for help. The rebels, they've been following us everywhere. Would you be so kind to aid us? Sure. $60 to $30. merchant generally doesn't have fuel for sale, does he? Sylvan has a story he wants to tell. Ooh. Alright, stranger, have you ever heard the tale of the triple-headed plant-eating snake monster? No? Of course not, I made it up. I don't got a story to tell this time, but I did see something pretty cool. Does it count as a story? I think it does, stranger. Sylvan chuckles to himself. Now, I'm sure by now you've become acquainted with the Morphs, yes? Well, yeah, we got their leader aboard. Perhaps what you didn't know, however, is their ships are made up and many Morphs all budged together, cozier than two lovers after a full night of... well, never mind. Anyways, these ships tend to resemble that of existing shell design, but I happened to catch sight of one that stood out to me, a cruiser. But you're familiar with those, stranger. Didn't come here looking for an unlock from old Sylvan now, did you? Now, it ain't gonna be peaches and roses. Don't take no genius to reckon you gotta recover that ship unharmed somehow. Now, I hypothesize there's a couple ways to pull this off. First and most obvious, of course, is killing off all the Morphs. Should be simple enough, except for the fact that things bound to be teeming with all sorts of them. No action either makes it real tricky. The second you find some miracle and learn how to understand these things and convince them to give you their ship. Good luck with that. 3, a personal favorite, you bring them someone they will listen to. Or there's some big one called Ooge Maju. You gotta shout it like that, see? Who's still around these parts? Somewhere around Site Alpha, I think. You interested at all, stranger? Yes, Ooge Magoo is with us. Excellent, I'll give you the coordinates to this cruiser. I believe in you, stranger. Anyways, now that's out of the way, want to trade. Ever heard of the Federation's latest prototype weaponry? Which one is that? They haven't kept them as closely guarded as the one I think one would look. Oh, here's the coil stuff. I'm not gonna buy missiles. That's just not gonna happen. There's a normal shell store there, which I'm gonna visit. Should probably end this episode too. Those shells usually could never. It seems shells research outpost set up here previously. It's heavily damaged, though maybe something's left. Approach the wreck. Stop at a mechanic, ship flies past. Hey, is that really necessary? You're only making our job harder. Management always gets the worst jobs. I'd be scooping out echinoid brains or fighting off slugs, which area I'm just favored and leave that station alone, would you? Careful, why can't the council authorize us better funding? I hate this job, you know what? I quit. Gonna do about it. And I still have to pay the scrap? Yeah, well. Anyway, that is going to do it for this episode, though. Thanks for watching, up to the series. See you guys all next episode. Bye, everyone.